Hey guys, if you like this video, please click that subscribe button. And now on with the video. Real World Prepper. Thanks. Hey guys, Real World Prepper here. And it is a Sunday afternoon and we're just enjoying the mild weather that's popped up. And we got a little fire going. And there's old Matilda, which you've seen. And here's kind of a shot of the spread. My buddy slash neighbor, who is one of my group members, has been here. He just went back across the street to tend to some business, and he'll be back momentarily. But I wanted to show you guys something. Let me flip some lights on in here. It's just nothing, not a big deal. But one thing we have talked about on this channel is community. And so it's good to have a community. We've also talked about taking in those who are ill-prepared, underprepared, whatever, if we have to, and which we don't want to, you know, ideally, because, you know, we've prepared for what we've prepared for, not for their needs as well. That being said, given that you guys know my heart, my stance, my ideas on the whole subject, knowing I've got family down the street, you know, like right there down the street, you guys know I'd take them in. So that being said, just one little thing that we did. This also goes along with prepping for pennies on the dollar. We picked up a couch. You guys have seen my little HQ that I've talked about, and you've seen this one here, this red couch that you've seen in some shots, which is just stuck in the way right now, as you can see, because here's the new red couch that my wife found at the Goodwill for 35 bucks. 35 bucks. Built-in little armrest guy here. It's a low, let me turn this off. It's a low back, which I kind of like that. It's discreet. It's got the funky 1/3 and 2/3, you know, pattern thing, whatever, I don't know. The entire profile, if you look right here, here's where the leg of the other one came out. I'm doing a video in case you... My friend I spoke of just showed up, and I'm just letting him know I'm doing a video, so if he does not want to be involved in the video, I will not involve him. But anyway, here's where the leg came out of the other one, and as you can see, the whole couch came out about another 6 inches because it overhung that leg. It was a big fluffy couch, as you can see, big fluffy couch. So we've had it for nearly 20 years. It's actually part of a sectional. My wife got it at a closeout place, and it was new at the time. It's still, I mean, you know, it hasn't been a main couch. It's always been in a secondary room or whatever, so it's still in good shape. It's on a resale site. Maybe we'll get 40 bucks for it, who knows. But she found this one, she liked it. The best part about this, and this is why she liked it, when we're talking about after an SHTF event, right? After things go down, and whether or not you like it, when you ultimately take people in, and you need to, unless your group is already, you know, 50 people or better, you need more people. You're not going to make it without people, community. I can ask my friend who's standing here, who will remain anonymous, who is part of my group, am I right?
You're exactly right.
Okay.
100%.
100%. So that being said, just as a little added feature for my people, I've got this little space out here that you guys have seen. You know, in addition to my primary house. Check this out. You might want to back up, Mr. X. So check it out. Still got room to walk through. I'm walking through, right? You know, you can move this stuff out of the way, whatever, but So it's a bed. It's like a little, what is that, a twin or a double? What would you say that is?
Twin.
Okay, a twin. So, but, you know,
No, it's a full.
whatever it is, 2 people can sleep on that if they had to. Not to mention the fact that we've got this guy right here. You see it? Folded up. I guess that's a, what's the littlest one? What do you call it? A twin? Even though you'd have to be like conjoined twins for that to be comfy. But anyway, it's another bed that, a cot, you know, that rolls out and can unfold and etc. And of course we've got heating and air as long as we've got electricity and generators for beyond that, as well as the stores of food, water, medical, security, etc. But community is where it's at. So there's a lot to be said for having a place to lay your head and have a restful night's sleep on an actual bed. You know, seriously, if you got to lay down, excuse me, in mud, which I've never done, okay? And I know a lot of you guys have been in that, have been in live action scenarios around the world, and some maybe not even in live action scenarios, but training otherwise where you've had to experience those types of stresses. So surely you would agree, and anyone else watching, that a nice place to lay your head with a roof, you know, regardless of whatever else you had, if you got somewhere to sleep and you feel comfortable doing it, that right there is a morale booster. That right there adds to, in my opinion, real world prepping, because, you know, come on, it's better than trying to sleep for 3 hours in the mud and then you got to run all day long under stress and everything else. So not to say, you know, I mean, you never know. I mean, whatever the circumstances bring, maybe you can't lay in this thing. Maybe we won't even be here. Maybe this thing will be burned to the ground. Who knows? But just to have it here, if we need it, is a good thing. It was 35 bucks from the local Goodwill, and this guy right here, you know, where we live as a community, where surely somebody's going to give us 40 bucks for this thing. Even if they don't, who cares? 35 bucks, big deal, you know. And it's smaller, it allows me more space in here to work and do things that I like to do, which, you know, you guys mostly see me making videos. But the point is, one more step, and it's all about community. This video is about community, just to show you I support my community. I am here to take on others. I want those others to also be prepared, but if we have to band together in close quarters to make our survival and defense and things of that nature better, then that's what I'm preparing for in any little way that I can, for pennies on the dollar, and that's what it's all about. Mr. X, do you agree?
100%.
Watch this. I'm going to show you Mr. X. You want to wave hi, Mr. X? My very good friend and neighbor, Mr. X, bids you adieu.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you next time on The Real World Prepper. Thanks, bye.